Lords, ladies, and peasants alike, welcome back for episode 22. The last episode was a lot of fun, quite different from the other episodes, as it mostly took place in the combat arena. As I fought in a couple tournaments, I got myself a nice sword from Master Menhart here, which is actually better than Radzig Kobula's sword. But Radzig's sword, of course, has sentimental value, so we're going to keep that around. I don't think you can even get rid of it, actually. But today we're going to continue on with side quests. I'm not sure. It's possible that I could get all the side quests done in this episode, but I really don't know how many are left and how long they're going to take. Only time will tell. But we're going to head up here to the northwest a little bit. And I'm going to pass through the Sedlitz Monastery. Really excited for that. And we're going to check out whatever this is up here. There's a chance it could just be like an activity or a task. But
easy,
we'll see.
Easy.
Let me place a marker on my map, actually. We're going to go here first.
Nice and slow. Quick!
I remember going up there probably 8 episodes ago. Welcome to unknown territory.
Go!
I have not been out here yet. Oh my gosh, look at that. Maybe we can't get in here, I'm not sure. I know one of the DLCs is based on the monastery, so. Not sure where the gate actually is. The roads come in right here, so the gate, I believe, is, yeah, on the other side. Just beautiful. I feel like the Czech Republic brings me peace. The landscapes, that is.
Go.
Look at these willow trees.
Da.
I'm gonna check out this pond real fast. There's a nest right here too somewhere. Where is it? One of these days I'll get it. There we go. I mean, my luck, it probably fell in the water. I cannot find that bird's nest. Well, it's all about the fun of knocking them down, right?
Quick! Quick! Ka!
Okay, we can get in here.
Praise God. Aw, you pooch.
Aw, man, if the game would let me, I would give you some groschen. You seem like a nice guy. Okay, it looks like... Wow, this is so cool. And the music changes too.
But still I trust that the Creator who fashioned me from dust cares for my immortal soul, and my repentance is his goal for sin and death.
Jesus Christ be praised. Oh my, let's go. I did not expect the door to be open. I'm so happy. Let me just run around here real fast before we go inside. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. I feel like I'm at like a World War II memorial. Okay, here we go. And we can't, I'm assuming we can't get in here, but maybe we can. That might be the DLC. Ah, yeah, this is not what I was expecting to walk into. An old abandoned church. Still pretty cool, though. I wonder if there's any... Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty terrible. Where am I right now? Okay. We're walking on bones. Yep, I don't think we can get over there. I can't remember what DLC the monastery is. And I could be wrong. I haven't fully tried to get in there, but the monastery DLC is coming either summer, fall, or winter.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Even though it doesn't seem like there's anything to do here. That's a reading spot right there. Let me see if I can read a book quickly. I still just greatly appreciate this world and the exploration. Switch to my noble outfit with the spectacles for the +5. And I'm going to read Woodsman's Journal, a skill book on survival in the wilderness. And we should have, let me just double check real fast. I should have the reading buff. We go to player, buffs, there it is, reading spot. You're in a good place to read a book. Reading will be faster, and you'll learn more. Plus my spectacles. I should be able to read this entire book in probably like 2 hours, I'm assuming. Yep, 3 hours. Okay, my survival has improved. Let's go, Pebbles. I should put something on Pebbles. I gotta figure out what I want on Pebbles. What affects speed the most? What affects carrying capacity the most? I haven't looked into that too deeply.
Ja! Quick!
I believe this is where the side quest is. A little bit further up, but let me check out this and see what's going on. It'd be cool to be like a groundskeeper for the monastery and just live right up here on the hill. This guy has quite the property, my gosh. Jesus Christ be praised.
You silly doggy.
This is the grave digger. He doesn't have anything to say though. So yeah, he is a groundskeeper in a way. All right. The side quest is somewhere in front of me, but I don't see anyone up here. Oh, let's try this. Mutt! I need food for Mutt. I've never tried this yet. Who's coming after me? Somebody's coming after me right now. What is going on? And Pebbles is scared. Did I send Mutt after a little Bambi? Humble Knight.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Mutt!
Come here, Mutt.
Lord be with you.
Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to Sedles?
Precisely. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the sword here.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
I don't know if I trust this guy, but
You want me to go to the graveyard and just steal that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that. You're just borrowing it.
Can't you just go to the graveyard and look for yourself?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But I understand if you don't want to help me.
Oh, all right then. I'll do it. I'll help you. Where can I find Valentine's grave then?
It's somewhere in the church. But it's not so easy to get inside. I myself am not exactly certain where to look. Try to find Brother Morticius. I heard he's looking for help at the church. Maybe if you help him, he'll help you.
And then in turn, I'll help you.
Precisely. What is your name, friend?
Henry. And you are?
I will wait for you here, Henry. Thank you very much.
all right, this is an activity, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm very interested in it, and I think you guys might be as well. That's the guy that keeps getting mad at me for some reason.
Gah!
And I think we're actually going to be able to get inside that church on the upper level. The knight asked me to find the crypt under the Sedlets temple. Now, how do I get there? It's not that easy to find the final resting place of Sir Valentine, but I heard Brother Morticius could help me. He's the guy that was praying when I first went in there, I believe.
Gah! Quick! Quick! Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
One and the same. Blessings to you. What makes...
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Morticius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end.
Is he
Fame
blind?
and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Oh. I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound. And companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother, in God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Aye, 'tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow. You'll be well rewarded.
Wait, am I supposed to touch the dead? No decent Christian should do that.
Fear not, it is no desecration. God shall bless this congregation. They shall find eternal slumber, all arranged in divine order.
All right then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls, the second out of cracked, the third then build from arms and legs, and here there's quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment, thou shalt not, thou shalt curses. None of the commandments rhymes with that.
Commit murder thou shalt not?
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now. It grows late. The task before you cannot wait.
All right, so if I understand correctly, I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space. Many bones lie there in darkness, waiting for their rightful place.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too. I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. I know.
This guy and Withers would get along for sure. And look at that. This morphed into a side quest as well. I wonder if I was able to actually speak with Brother Morticius. I just didn't see the actual interact button when I first passed by him. But either way, we got ourselves an official side quest. And I'm actually kind of excited to do these chores. Build the Pyramid of a Skull, 0 out of 32. And then get into the temple crypt for the reliquary. Find the crypt under. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Not sure how many I need to do.
Dust you are, to dust you shall return.
I'm gonna go around and try to do
sweep
this
you into a corner.
entire place before I lay them down. Let's clean this up.
What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find.
I like how they actually disappear off the shelf too. Oh, we gotta pick that up, right? Who would have thought I'd be cleaning this place up when I first came in here?
Doing God's work sure ain't easy.
This would be a lot of work.
Oh, damn. My back hurts so much.
I'm
Might
over
find a
encumbered
new
right
one
now.
here.
Henry's got the jokes. I'm not too over encumbered. Cool thing is when you're over encumbered, you level up your strength and vitality as you walk around. Okay, is that it? I don't think I can take care of any of those.
Isn't it getting crowded in there?
All right. Oh, I'm missing a couple thigh bones. Henry's pretty skilled.
A trapdoor. Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I think I'm missing a pile somewhere. And there's a lot of bones right here I could probably pick from. Maybe I have to go down. Just double check. Okay, it looks like we're going down. Uh-oh.
Hey! Are you attacked, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll
That's creepy.
serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
Why do I feel like this guy is not going to help me up and then I'm going to end up roasting over his fire tonight? Okay. We got to find some more. I like how he actually threw the torch down too. We got to find some more bones. Mutt, you okay? Stay up there, buddy. Fried snow? What did I just pick up? I have no idea what that was. I don't know why I thought I read fried snow. Maybe I did.
Fresh plaster, crossed on the wall. That'll be it.
Okay, so I think we're getting the sword from here, but... Oh, there we go. Dead man's right boot.
Damn, the seal isn't here. Somebody got here before me. I'll have to go pay a visit to the local gravedigger.
What the hell is this brandy doing here?
Imagine how scary. I mean, this would be scary nowadays too, being down here by yourself. But back in the day, when there was very little science, superstitions. I mean, some people still believe in superstitions, and I don't have anything against that. I don't know myself, but back in the day, you really had no idea. Didn't have cameras and stuff
What's
to
this?
prove things.
This corpse must have been lying here for several decades, but it looks like he died yesterday. God, our Heavenly Father, have mercy.
Creatures were still unknown. It just would have been a lot scarier. That is very freaky. Is that a vampire?
This looks like the crypt for the monks. Wonder how long they've been lying here.
Still playing cleanup. Wow. Nothing.
Damn it! That sword isn't here. Now
That's
what? I'll
Saint
take another
Valentine.
look around here. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
Well, that'll be interesting. I'm definitely lost now. Okay, this is where I came in. Oh no, this is where I came in. Nope, I am completely lost now. This is where I came in. Nope. I'm gonna switch to my stealth outfit so it doesn't make as much noise. Okay, we have to find a way out of the underground crypt. I got bones probably to finish the pyramids now. And then forge a replica of Sir Valentine's sword. Alright. So I guess we're really not going to find it. Wow.
Look what I have for you.
Absolutely incredible.
First pyramid is done. Impressive, even if I say so myself.
Manta Murray. If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare. Just one.
Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him.
Maybe the beggar knows something, the monk out here.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fellow. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
Excuse me?
Morticius is dead.
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He was always babbling something in verse.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to ossuary then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks.
So, I spoke to a ghost.
Who knows? Maybe you did. Till we meet again.
That's unexpected. Okay. Right. Oh, that quest is actually done. Wow. So I think we just spoke to a ghost.
You look like a yokel, lad.
I'm interested in that recent funeral of the rich mine owner, Hanneman Ross.
Yeah. And what's it got to do with me? He's dead. His tomb's in the ossuary.
And you don't know anything about the looting of the tomb?
God, no, nothing. He's dead, buried, and the work is paid for. I don't know anything else.
Fine. We'll let it be, Gravedigger. I want to ask you about that tomb.
God, again?
Fine.
Farewell.
You know, what's funny is when I went to New York City for the KCD2 preview event, a couple content creators, we were lucky enough to go out there. I was talking to Sir Toby, and he told me that they did have a quest that was a little bit more supernatural in nature, and I think this must have been it. And now we have to sit here and wonder, are there actually ghosts? Or is Henry going a little crazy? What's going on here? Hey, buddy. Wow, look at it out here. Hey, guys. Wow, they picked a nice spot to hang out. You guys getting out of the sun? I do need meat, but I'm not going to slaughter a cow in front of you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this task. And I do need to craft a... Oh, no, hold on. What is that for? Find the soldier's camp. That's a different task that I have. I do need to find a blacksmithing station, because I'm going to finish the reliquary. Haven't done blacksmithing in a while. Question is, where is a blacksmithing station? Alright, I grabbed the materials for crafting this sword at the Emperor Charles Tavern, where my storage chest is. And then I came downstairs and found a smithy location. And we're going to craft this sword. Once a blacksmith, always a blacksmith.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
Heat it up a little bit and then probably could have finished it, but... And then we'll flip it over.
This is useless. I should move it. Almost got it done. Fine. Now to temper it.
I love how the bad strikes, you can tell they're not as good as the good strikes. Just the way that the ringing sounds. I was paying closer attention to it that time. Smithing successful. Sword of Sir Valentine. 159 stab, 167 slash. Interesting. This is pretty much better than all the swords I have right now. And it looks nice too. We'll go give it to the guy. I don't think we need to... I won the Kuttenberg tournament. We don't need to make combat any easier. Drink a potion, and we're going to head back up to that spot. I'm going to drop off a few things in my storage chest. Oh crap, I'm not supposed to be in here right now. Shop's closed.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm not actually over encumbered, but I should drop off a few things in the chest anyways. I don't need all those blacksmithing supplies, they just weigh you down. And back we go.
Hail Mary. This horse must have cost a...
I'm assuming this guy will still be up. If he's not, we're going to be waking his ass up.
Ah! Quick!
Kind of scared of this place now.
Ah! Ah! Quick! Oof. I should go back.
Where was that guy? Ah. I poison his food? Oh,
2.5 badges.
Really? Really, dude? You drunk bastard. You know what? Let's lockpick his chest. I'm kind of curious here. We don't know if we trust this guy yet, so... See if he has anything suspect in here. Golden cross wing? No. Alright, I'm not going to steal anything. Because I'm just that type of guy. We'll wait until 8 in the morning. Although this guy might be sleeping until 11.
Greetings to you.
I was in the graveyard and I found Valentine, but there wasn't any sword there. However, I did find an engraving.
Slow down. What engraving?
On the lid of his grave. I thought that since I couldn't find the sword, I'd at least forge you a copy.
You forged a copy of Valentine's sword? Just based on a picture?
Well, I know, it's not the original, but nothing better came to mind.
And are you certain the original looked like this?
Valentine himself could not tell the difference.
All right, Henry, thanks. I think we could stop this masquerade now, don't you? You're very good. I've long tried in vain to get into that grave. But I hope you know that I must kill you now. I can't risk you opening your mouth somewhere and letting slip that this sword is a fake.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you, really?
I sell relics, gems, and all kinds of other trinkets to collectors. Some real, some fake, like your sword. But almost all stolen.
I knew there was something odd about all this.
Of course you knew. So, what's it going to be? Will you die nice and quietly, or put up a fuss?
We can try this check right here. Either way, we're going to be fighting him, I think. Maybe. Oh, this might actually intimidate him to not want to fight.
Are you serious?
Yes, and so what? Stop fucking laughing.
Take a good look at me. Let me tell you, friend, you're not the brightest in choosing your victims.
Hey, fellow, calm down.
Hey.
We can come to some agreement, right? I'll take the sword, pay you for the work, and we'll each go our own way. Here, take this. A relic of Saint Apollonia. The genuine artifact, trust me. Do you know how much you can get for it?
Fine then. Keep the sword and go.
You see, Henry, I knew right away you were a reasonable fellow.
Man, I'm tempted to kill this guy right now. Activity complete. I received a tooth. What would that even be under? We'll just go to all. Kind of curious what the value will be. There it is. The molar, the patron saint of all those afflicted by toothache. Or maybe it's just a polished pig's tooth. What happened to my dagger? I don't know how things just go missing in my inventory sometimes. I don't get it. I had a dagger this entire game. I got a better plan. You guys ready for this? Watch this. Plug your ears. Oh, man. That was good stuff. Humble knight my ass, warhorse. I thought you labeling him that would make me... I thought that he was actually a humble knight. I was suspicious, but the label made me think that he actually was. 2,300 for that. We're gonna take that. I'll take some of his armor too. You know what? I'm gonna take all of it. Strip him naked. Oh, he has a lot on him. Wow. I think I'm rich now. From the scam artist. Now I'm gonna go scam Kuttenberg with my items. Poor guy. Okay, I just got done checking out the map. There's actually not as many side quests as I thought there were at this point in the game. There's at least a couple more. A lot of things on the map are like POI tipsters and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and I'm going to head to Old Kutna right now. We're going to see what that quest is right there. Then we have one to the south. I like this little area of the map. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. Oh yeah, because I picked up all that armor from, yeah, from that dead knight. From the humble knight. I'll transfer all this over to my horse. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't better than what I have on right now. Look like a bumblebee. I don't want to be a bumblebee. Okay, good enough for now. I forget the history behind this place, but I think this is, don't quote me, this might be where the city of Kuttenberg actually started. Old Kutna. Alright, let's see if this is an actual side quest. Needs to be tidied up a little bit around here, but I would take it.
Greetings to you.
Guess it's not the housewife.
The incarnation of Christ, the Son, is made known by the message of an angel. May by his passion and cross be brought the glory.
Probably not respectful to interrupt him during prayer, but
Christ, our Lord.
hey,
Amen.
the video game.
What happened here?
Something killed the villagers' cattle.
You think it was wolves?
That's what I think. But some of the locals got it into their heads that demons or some other hellish beasts are to blame. Just so you're aware, there's an abandoned mine not far from here where miners supposedly dug so deep they struck a gate to hell.
Wait, you mean a real gate to hell? Like fire and brimstone? A stench?
The locals believe it. In fact, they even started the custom of bringing offerings in hopes of pacifying hell and keeping the devils below ground.
Did it work?
How could it possibly work? The whole lot of it's a fabrication. And what makes it even more tragic is that it was the former priest, Father Richard's notion. Can you believe it? A priest coming up with such heresy. I simply won't allow it.
I like how the side quests that I'm stumbling upon all are kind of related in some way, shape, or form. Like last episode was mostly combat and tournaments. In this one, I'm dealing with ghosts. Now we're talking about devils and demons.
So you forbade the offerings, and immediately after, the cattle were slaughtered. What if demons really did do it? Out of revenge?
Or maybe it was wolves. Or anyone who just wanted to make it look that way. I want to uncover the truth. And you can help me. The locals are too frightened to go searching on their own. And I'm willing to pay you.
I have a feeling this is going to be an activity or a task.
Is there really a pit to hell in the mine? What does it look like?
It's just a normal mine gallery. At least it was, until a cave-in happened a few years back. Sadly, a lot of local miners died that day. The mine was closed immediately after. Some say it was because of the cave-in, others because the vein ran dry. But the locals are convinced it's because a gate to hell opened there. Just a lot of gossip.
What about the priest before you? He's not around anymore?
No, he's not. Old Father Richard passed on, and now I serve here in his place. I pray that the good Lord welcomed him to his bosom, despite all the heresy he committed here.
How can I help you?
I can only think of one way, and that's to go directly to the mine and uncover the truth behind these stories.
You want me to go to the pit of hell?
Don't tell me you put stock in those old wives' tales. But because the locals do, you'll have to go to the mine the same way they did, with a bit of food as an offering. You'll place it there, just as they did, and wait for something to happen. Meanwhile, I'll go to the nearby tavern, find a few brave fellows, and we'll scour the area. Then, we'll all meet up by the mine. What do you say?
Yeah, of course we're suspicious after our ghost encounter earlier. But we'll do it.
Sounds like a job for me.
Here, take some food as an offering. And when no devils show up, you can eat it yourself. I'll go and gather the men, and as soon as we're all ready, we'll meet you at the mine.
And where can I find this mine?
You go west from the village, past the old mine buildings, until you reach one that's collapsed. The mine entrance is next to it. God be with you. Till we meet again.
Awesome. An official side quest. To the mouth of hell. Oh, the mouth of hell. Father Marion doesn't believe in the local legend about a gateway to hell in the abandoned mines near Old Kutna. Nevertheless, he hired me to look into it to put a stop to the rumors. He gave me some food to prepare as an offering for demons in the mines. We'll see who really comes to pick it up.
Go!
If I pass by a shrine, I should probably pick up the Fundamentals of Theology perk. Uh-oh. Oh no. We're gonna let those dogs be. If they don't attack me, I'm not going to attack them. Come on,
Whoa!
Wow. I don't think I could hunt one of those. It would take me with maybe with a poison arrow. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna give that a try. Because I do need food for myself and also Mutt. I'm actually running low right now, so let's go ahead and let me send this to my horse. I'm gonna go ahead and poison. Nice, I already have poison. I wonder if I could put like a lullaby poison on the arrow and have the creature like fall asleep or something. This could be brutal. All right, let's check my poisons. Strong lullaby potion reduces energy to 0 and decreases perception. All right, so let's take that. And I'm going to apply it to I don't know if it will overwrite the other poison, but let me try. Okay. And here we go. Should put on my hunting gear. Is it dead? Oh my gosh, it's dead. I one-shot it. I wonder if that would have been possible without the poison. I genuinely did not think I'd be able to kill one of these bucks. Take my arrow back. We'll take the antler shards, the deer skin, and a little bit of deer meat. Just take 10 of those. Oh, deer ribs. Oh my god, give me one of those. Deer rump. Okay, there we go. Hey, Mutt, come here, everybody.
Come here. Here, Mutt.
There you go. Fresh kill. What do we have here? It's a bandit. I don't have a... I have to buy a dagger. So I don't have a dagger. About sick of bandits running around my lands. Oh crap!
Alert! To arms!
Oh.
Sick! Christ!
What sword do I have on right now? Oh, I didn't realize the sword of Sir Valentine. One hit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'll sort you out nice.
Some of these are worth quite a lot. I didn't realize this sword. Interesting. It's a short blade. Didn't realize that. Oh, the hell of a shot. Went into his helm though.
Hey, now you're gonna get it. Alert! To
I think
arms!
he's poisoned right now. Little horses here. Anybody else? Don't see anybody else. Bacon. Oh, all right. That's embarrassing.
It's a trap!
Pretty impressive. Bandits everywhere in this place.
Hey! Everyone get over here! Go and have a look. Shit. Fucker! Alert! To arms!
Oh crap. Trying to shoot him with a gun. Go, Henry, go!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oh, that's funny. Nice, I didn't even get any injuries. The cool mace right there, the captain's mace. There's one shoe. Hey, got a new gun. That'll be fun to mess with. Got a saddle. Life in the saddle. Some Groshen and a silver chalice. Alright, let's continue on with my quest after I loot this other building real quick. pretty good horse right here. Yeah, those are good horses. I mean, Pebbles is really good right now because I have that special perk, but... You know what? Let's take one of these for a minute. I'm sorry, Pebbles. Just for a couple minutes, Pebbles. That's it. I promise.
Go!
Hey, there you go. Pebbles isn't the jealous type.
It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
Down we go.
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
Love how this is a cutscene. What is going on here?
What the... Where am I? And where did all my things go?
Butt naked. Almost butt naked. Get your items back, get out of the mine, confront the mysterious knight, which is optional. I ran into some deranged knight in the mines. Why is he hiding here? If I want to get out of here alive, I should either avoid him or arm myself and prepare for a fight. Why would he just throw us over here? Dude, Warhorse should make like horror games. This is awesome.
Jesus. What the fuck is going on here?
Would love Warhorse to dip their toes into like dark fantasy. You went that way. He comes running down the tunnel, I'm gonna freak out. Sorry if you guys can't see that well. I can't either right now, and I don't have any Nighthawk potions. That light's getting closer.
What's this? Did the knight write this? Taras Mura. What in God's name happened here?
I can't sleep. The inferno attacks whenever I close my eyes. A childbearing woman, clothed in the sun, her fetus eaten by dragons. Fire and blood is in the walls, voices all around. They reproach with me their death. I killed them all and then descended into darkness. The snow blows again in the shafts. I can't sleep. The devil is coming, and behind him is death. I don't know what Taras Mura is, if that's Latin. Childbearing woman clothed in the sun. Okay. Let me turn up the gamma a little bit to help you guys see a little bit more. Just gotta remember to turn it down.
Dead end. Fuck, I don't want to die down here.
Wonder if I can save. I can. That's great. Great placement of save your schnapps right there, warhorse. Not sure if I walked past the weapon, I just didn't notice it. There could be one in the water somewhere. Okay, I think this must be the... Nope, this isn't the way out. Need a weapon.
More entries. Also written by the knight?
Don't think I have any lockpicks. Autosave, that's not good. I'm gonna read that note in just a second. I want to see if there's a lockpick around here somewhere. There we go.
The pit to hell, and that knight is guarding it.
I'm cold. I had to dismantle some of the scaffolding to get firewood. It's always cold in the mines, but there's a freezing draft, coming from the shaft where I get my food now. Soon the first snow will come since I descended into the mines. My ministry shouldn't last much longer. I have armed the passengers of the pit with crosses, and God is with me. The stench pouring from the pit leaves no doubt of the presence of hell. I remain your humble servant, Lord, and beg for mercy for my sins. I, Taras Mura, am the shield of God. Okay, so I guess that is its name. Start with this one, because I only have one lockpick.
This looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
I feel like he's gonna come up behind me while I'm doing this. Okay, so I have a marigold decoction to heal, but unfortunately I don't have a pouch, so I can't put it on a quick slot. What do I want to use, a hunting sword or a reinforced bludgeon? We'll stick with this sword. That's what my Henry's good at. A dark liquid made from crushed oak, galls, and gum arabic, used for writing on parchment.
The knight's been guarding this place against demons. It's written here that someone is supposed to come and take his place.
Oh no, that might be me. The Honorable Sir Taras Mura swears a knight's oath to guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna, and not to leave the mines while his service lasts. The oath will only be rescinded by another knight who will shoulder the burden of repentance and arrive at the mines and become a new guard by his own oath. Such a knight will then, under the same conditions, be the new guard of hell, and the previous guardian will again see heaven and the love of God, and all his sins will be forgiven in the sight of the Lord. The knight's service is rewarded with his food and water, delivered every month to the shaft by the locals. So undertakes the parish priest, Richard from Old Kutna. The oath is sealed by the humble servant of God, Father Richard, and Knight Taras Mura, the first guardian of the pit of hell. Oh. Yeah. I think we are up next to become the deranged knight. I hope there's like a speech check or something I can do to get some more information out of this guy. I don't want to walk up to him with a weapon drawn, so... Oh my god.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras. Terribilis Deus, the sanctuary of Siwo.
Even more entries.
I need a torch. Is there a torch I can pick up somewhere? Very, very hard to see.
Look, everything's here.
Okay, good. Thank you, Warhorse, for not making me re-equip everything. Thank you, Warhorse. Yeah, I'm gonna use Radzig Copula's longsword in honor of Martin right now, while I'm in this near-death situation. This is crazy. This is so much fun.
More journal entries.
Okay, I don't want to leave yet, though. I don't want to get lost either. Oh man, I'm over encumbered. What do I have on? can't transfer anything to horse right now because the horse is nowhere down here. I'm going to actually drop the... Yeah, I'm going to drop this short right here. Even though it's better than what I have on, I don't like the way it looks, so... I'm not using that. Alright, let's go back down. I'm assuming that's the way out. Okay, if you read them in order, obviously, it will make more sense.
God! How long has he been here?
Send a hornet among them, till even the survivors who hide from you have perished.
I don't know if this is the time to be reading. I, Taras Mira, a servant of God bound by the covenant, guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna. In the endless darkness, let this record serve me as proof of the days spent here in the services of God. Okay, and we have one more note to read.
Christ! He went completely mad.
In the darkness, I hear weeping and gnashing of teeth. I can't hold them in much longer. The voices of demons scratch at my soul like swords at my helmet. I can't take off my armor. I am never safe. Lord, protect me. They're everywhere. I can smell their burnt flesh again. I don't want to become one of them. The demons of hell are always calling my name. It sounds like the trumpet of the last judgment. Getting goosebumps. Okay, which way did he go? That was, okay, he went over here to the left.
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm here to take your place, under the terms of your contract with Father Richard. I'm your replacement.
What? You're here to relieve me? You've come to battle hell in my place?
Yes, I have. My name is Henry of Skalitz, and I've come to take your burden upon myself, exactly as it's written in the contract.
Oh, thank the Lord!
I feel like he might kill himself.
Thank you!
Let's formalize our agreement outside, under the open heavens, under the eye of God.
Oh, you're right. We'll handle everything under his gaze. Let's go out. You first, Henry of Skalitz. Up the ladder. Until the oath is made, I can't leave you down here alone with the pit of hell.
Rather him go first.
All right. Let's not get hasty now. I can explain everything.
Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
That's it! That's the beast!
Henry, who is that?
Don't speak to him! He's in league with that demon!
Wow. Taras, it's a trap at them. Or that Rusty Knight is responsible for everything. Two very different outcomes, most likely. Let's go ahead and go with the option from reading all of the notes.
No! You've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed, and it's there that I ran into Sir Taras here. Sir Taras signed a contract with Father Richard. He was meant to guard the gateway to hell and receive regular supplies from the locals in return. He had me confused with a demon. But we managed to clear everything up in the end. I've got the contract here. See for yourself.
A contract? Well, I was sure all of this was mere heathen idolatry.
Father Richard never said nothing about a contract to no one. All he said was to provide food to keep the pit of hell quiet.
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen otherwise. None of this, however, rights the wrongs committed by Sir Taras. Or are you looking to pardon him for slaying the cattle?
I have no need for pardons from you. I've spent years in the dark protecting you, ingrates. Meanwhile, you lot broke the promise and forgot about me. You'll pay for that!
I know his voice actor. It's another character.
Everyone calm down. The only crime committed here is ignorance. Apart from Father Richard and Sir Taras, no one knew of the contract. And when Father Richard died, Sir Taras was left on his own with his oath. He was kept alive by nothing but superstition and the offerings you brought to pacify hell. And when the offerings stopped, Sir Taras thought you betrayed him. And so he sought his revenge.
I had no idea.
Like I said, only ignorance is to blame. But now everything has been explained. So there's no reason to seek revenge or continue your investigation.
I won't settle for that. Fall to your knees and beg for forgiveness. I want to hear it with my own ears. You owe me that much for all the years I spent down there.
An apology after you slaughtered our cattle.
Quiet, Vladimir. Sir Taras is right. He deserves our apology. Sir Taras, on behalf of the entire village, we ask for your forgiveness and thank you for the sacrifice you made for us. Your services are no longer needed. I'll have the mine filled in, and you'll receive all that you require. A horse, food, and supplies for the road.
So, I'm finally free. I fulfilled my oath and cleansed my soul before the eyes of God.
It's true, Sir Taras. Your sins have been washed away by your service.
Oh, thank you.
And as for you, Henry, you did even more than I asked. You've earned your reward 10 times over. Take this and go with our thanks.
And my thanks too, lad.
My pleasure, friends. I don't think anyone's ever going to believe this story.
That was pretty fun. That guy might need some therapy. That was a very unexpected side quest. I really love how it had like horror elements to it, but everything was still kept very realistic and believable. Alright, let me turn the gamma up or down a little bit now that we're back in action. And let's go ahead and find another side quest. I'm going to head north to Grund right here, but I'm actually going to go west a little bit first because I haven't seen this town yet. So let's see what that town is all about. And then we'll go to Grund. Wow, it is a foggy day. Let me set my marker. I think there's another town that I haven't walked through yet also. Just crazy. I think Warhorse has to work on their rain a little bit in this game. I still appreciate it being here even though it's kind of glitchy.
Quick! Gah!
I don't think I've seen it look like this before.
Gah!
I wonder if that quest like procced the weather.
Gah!
Thank you.
Ka!
Oh, there must be a bandit in the woods or something. Yeah, they're fine. What time is it right now? Horseshan. Oops, sorry, wrong button. The settlement on the border of the Kolin and Kuttenberg regions was likely inhabited since ancient times. In the 1970s, a borehole discovered a prehistoric granary with remains of pottery of the so-called Novitz culture. And I'm going to not read that second paragraph because it is kind of a spoiler if you guys don't know the actual history behind Sigismund and Wenceslas, so I don't want to spoil that for any of you guys. Those of you guys who don't care, you can just read it, go back and pause. But wow, this is crazy to be walking through a town like this, or a location that has so much history. Back to 6 to 8 BC.
Blessings to you.
Okay, we have a shrine here, so I can get my buff. Before I do that, discovered a smokehouse. Oh, no wonder it's so early in the morning right now. I'm gonna stop here. Ransacked gamekeeper's hut. That's a point of interest. We have a drying rack. Do a quick prayer.
God bless. Amen.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said,
Amen.
Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word.
Hail
Hail
Mary.
Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us.
Hail
Hail
Mary.
Mary. Pray for us, O
Holy Mother of God,
that we may be made worthy of the
promises
of Christ. Let us pray.
Pray.
Pour
Pour
forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel,
Amen.
may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord.
Amen.
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 Amen. Do 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 do. Now we can put a couple things on my horse. Well, I picked up a lot. Gotta try out that gun sometime. Finally, a bird's nest I can actually find.
Whoa!
That's pretty cool. Do some early construction. Oh no, Pebbles, get out of the way. They really gotta introduce fishing to this game. It's a crime not to have it. Oh, the crack of dawn is beautiful. Gotta start waking up earlier. Well, I'm dirty now. Oh no.
What happened here? The cottage has been plundered. And what about the dead dogs? The local catchpole's most likely to know. If there's one left here.
Okay, let's go see if we can talk to the catchpole. Check out the back real fast.
Good day to you.
There you go, Gooch.
I don't know where the catchpole would be. Farmer Tuma.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused. Feel like I'm at the zoo. So much for doing the laundry.
Greetings to...
What happened at the cottage by the bridge over the stream? It was plundered, and there are dead dogs lying in front of it. And nobody bats an eyelid.
Oh, you mean the gamekeeper's cottage? You know how it is. People don't want to end up like the gamekeeper.
What happened to him?
He's hanging from a tree on the road to Miskovitz. The king's men dragged him out of his cottage one day and hanged him. He'd rebelled against the king, they said.
What does that mean?
How should I know? Let it lie, unless you want to end up like him.
I think I remember seeing him hanging from that tree too. I think that's probably all there is to that. It's just a little point of interest with a little bit of a story behind it, just to add some immersion to the world and story. Interesting little town. But let's go ahead and head towards Grund. And see if this is a side quest.
Stranger, wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it you need?
Thank you for sparing me your time. You know, I'm so troubled, and I have nowhere to turn. And you just wandered by so opportunely that it can't be a coincidence. There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wagers it in fights.
I think I understand now. But what about your husband? Couldn't he take care of it?
He tried, of course. As soon as I heard Tomlin had one, I sent Stamir over there right away. But the poor wretch came back black and blue.
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, They're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What can these stones do?
Well, lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage, you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
What does the Thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
Why are you so desperate for this piece of rock?
That's my business.
Look, if I'm to help you, I need to know what you're going to do with this stone. I don't want to get caught up in any witchcraft.
This is no witchcraft. It's just... Fine. Listen, I'm afraid for my child. And myself. All my babies died shortly after birth. Bless their souls. And birthing is very hard for me. I nearly died last time. The stone has the power to help me and protect my next infant. That's why I want it.
I figured that's what she wanted it for. Sure, we'll help her out.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her.
Oh, no, I don't need to buy a horse.
And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
I got pebbles. I know, but Tomlin is protected by the Thunderstone.
Hold on. You said the stone helps its owner in a fight?
Among other things. Yes, that's what I heard.
So how the hell am I supposed to beat Tomlin when he's got the power of this stone on his side?
Well, it won't be easy. You're right about that. You can talk to Stimir. He fought Tomlin, so he might have some ideas. Or, over in Horshan, I think the lads there wrestle a lot, and Tomlin is in charge of that. That might help. Most importantly, keep your hopes up, and don't let him intimidate you. Ours is a just cause. So Lady Fortune and all the saints are sure to be on your side. And that must count for something.
Well, it's not going to be easy. But David defeated Goliath, didn't he?
Oh, that's a good point. Glory to David and to you.
All right. The Thunderstone side quest. Get a Thunderstone, defeat Tomlin of Horshan. And that's where I just was. But I don't think I need a Thunderstone. I think I can just take them. Been a while since I fought wolves. Come on, guys. Let's go. Are you gonna attack or what? Love to see Mutt running around.
Greetings, sir.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right. And my conscience was getting the better of me. But I have a proposition for you. The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya?
Hey.
Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I'll buy the stone from you.
It's not for sale.
I want to see the stone first.
You what? Don't you believe me? Everyone here knows I have it.
Well, exactly. Everybody knows you have it, so why not show it to me? Besides, I've never seen a magic Thunderstone, and here's my chance. I may never have another.
All right. Have it your way, then. Here it is. Almost as smooth as glass, and pointed at the end. It fits into your hand just right.
Wait, is this really it?
Of course.
I don't think it is.
Well, I think you know fuck all about it, and you wouldn't recognize a Thunderstone if it dropped out of the sky onto your head.
Oh no, wait. I read something about that. How was it? A Thunderstone, otherwise known as fulgur conditum, is an earthly mass struck by lightning, which then conceals itself within. This stone lies buried deep under the earth before ascending to the surface after 7 days. A round hole is punched in the stone itself by the thunderbolt. But your stone has no hole.
Oh, you're a scholar, are ya?
Well, I learned enough to spot when someone tries to hoodwink me with a rock they picked up in a creek.
I didn't mean to deceive you.
Stop fucking me around. I need to find the Thunderstone. Do you have it or not?
I don't have it now. I really did find a Thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed my suspicions. I haven't had any luck finding them since then, though, and I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. If you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine.
No.
It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Yeah, we're not giving it to him. I can tell you that much. Come on, Mutt. Oh, interesting. He has another quest, or We talk to him one more time. Oh, the fights.
Tell me more about the fight.
Ask away.
Can I get involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood, and maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
Well, I haven't won any tournaments here yet, but I've knocked a few people around.
Well, you'll see if that'll be enough.
Okay, that's an activity. Beautiful.
It was good to see you, my friend.
I think I have to go to Raborsh now. Where you at, Pebs? Which is in the northwest. Directly west. This is where we were playing as Godwin. And Sigismund's troops attacked.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
There it is. Ooh, I could use some honey. This is like the best food in the game. Doesn't go bad. Has a ton of nutrition. Or nourishment, excuse me.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Tomlin over Horsham Way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow, so you better come clean before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthan's made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits, but everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
How did your assault go?
Hensel led the way. There was him, me, and Stislav. We wore padded doublets and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you might be right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohuniovitz.
Never thought of it like that.
Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well-armed.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. If I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
All right. All for the Thunderstone.
Easy, good horse.
It was a great place to come for honey.
Go! Quick! Whoa!
Switch to my stealth armor here. With a Master Menhart's sword. And then we'll do the Ranyak's bow. With some better hunting arrows. So the trail to the Thunderstone leads to the troops' camp. Peter said they had set up camp in the ruins of an old mill. I should be able to find it if I go from the fork in the road between the ponds and follow the water downstream. And he mentioned staying up on the high ground. But we don't have to do that. Did see that guy on the horse. Don't think I want to fight a boar. You can see the camp right there. I feel like I'm in the Fellowship of the Ring right now, towards the end of it. When the troops are marching towards Mordor. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. This actually looks very much like that location. This is a beautiful part of the map. I feel like this is not going to be easy in the daytime. This game makes me want to go hiking. Just get out in nature. Let's see if I have a potion to help out with stealth at all. We'll drink the Bowman's Brew. And sure, quick finger potion, in case I need to lockpick anything. Hey, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Heal.
Stay.
How well you get on with the commanders. The Prague lads are best off. They're getting paid. That's made the
Andrew's mercenary.
any troops. I mean, we're well stocked here.
We're gonna play it smart. Let's see, did I have a Nighthawk potion in there? That would be nice right now. For you guys. Strong Nighthawk. Okay, I'm gonna try it. You'll see better in the dark, and energy will decrease 50% slower. Lasts for 20 minutes. So if it ends up being too powerful, I mean, I can just pass time, of course. Oh, that's fine. I think it's horrible in the daytime, though. You see how bright that is? That's funny. But if it only lasts for 20 minutes, should be fine.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
By all the saints, don't
Brother.
leave me here!
Quiet.
Please, untie me!
Quiet. Take his weapon in case he wakes up. These guys are mercenaries, so I'm not just gonna kill him right away.
Be quiet.
I beg you! Don't leave me here!
It's really tempting, brother. When you're that loud. He was already sleeping, but now he's definitely sleeping.
Thanks, whoever you are. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
No, you get out of here. I got something I gotta do. Hopefully he just leaves. I gotta go really fast because these guys are all gonna be waking up. This is risky.
What the fuck are you doing in there? Alert! Alert!
Is that a guard? No. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. So hard to see. I might have to start killing. Everybody's gonna start waking up. Excited to try a pacifist run one day. Could poison the entire camp. This is him. Oh wow, that was risky. That's a really cool knight shield right there. I'm going to take it. Wow, this armor is potentially worth a lot of money. Could talk to him right now.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
No mercy!
Fucking hell!
Rip your ass open.
You wanna try me? Fuck you!
Oh my god. It's a bunch of...
Hand over your best. I give up. Or you won't be leaving here alive.
I surrendered. Wow. Give you all my money. 11,000 grosham. I don't know if I'll win an intimidation check right now. 1 guy versus 5 right now. But then again, I'm the only one that's armored. Persuasion doesn't look like it's going to work. It could, but... I don't know what to do. We'll try this.
Take a good look at me. I've been holding back until now, but if you don't stop pissing me off, I'll rip off your balls and shove them down your throat. I swear, on all that is unholy.
All right, Lucifer. Take it easy, eh? Get going. There's no need for bloodshed.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
curva.
Oh, shit. He's noticing his stuff missing now. Agility 27. These guys leave me no choice. It's a lullaby potion. Pebbles is over encumbered right now. I have to put Pebbles' gear back on. Okay, I cleared up my inventory and increased Pebbles' carrying capacity. Okay, I cleared out my inventory a little bit. Now Pebbles can also carry more. I don't think the stone is here though, and my quest objective is no longer here. My quest objective left with Hensel, the guy that I freed, so let's go talk to him. I don't know where else it could be. I mean, it could search. I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, let's go talk to Hensel and we can always come back here. I feel like there would be a quest area marker.
What I say about the
If it was
greatest
there.
evil of all, the one called woman. They look like angels on
The one
outside.
called woman? Okay.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
Hey, I'm the one that freed you. Stop.
Careful.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I am. All things considered, thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him, but I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something. Well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Well, they hid it all right, but not well enough.
What? You filched Andrew's stash? Well, good for you. Serves the bastard right. I was going to cast an eye there myself, but I see there's no need to bother now. Well, thanks again for everything, and God be with you wherever...
I don't remember finding that. Ask Malata about the Thunderstone. Now off to Sukdol we go. We are on a wild goose chase for the Thunderstone.
God grant you.
The maypole. Wonder if I can take this one down. Ever since I did that one side quest back on the first map.
Aye, aye.
Never really explored the village here outside of Sukdol Fortress.
Came and went, and this swine still refused to pay. So his
Not
neighbour
your
went
day,
to the
eh?
court, which decided that the pigs should be returned to their original
What if
owner.
I freed
But
you?
in the meantime,
I'd
this
scarper,
swindler and trickster
obviously.
had slaughtered them and sold them into
you don't
wagons
end
and
up here
wayfarers.
from the
Needless to say, this left his good neighbour out.
That's cool. I should try freeing him.
Maybe I... Greetings to you.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Rabors, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
They're coming. They're close now. I'm afraid the stone is unlikely to do him any good. It only brings bad luck.
What? What are you talking about?
You see, because it was stolen, there was a switch in its power. It no longer protects from misfortune. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's cursed. Toying with these things is playing with fire.
I don't believe it. You made that curse up. I'm quite sure the stone will help Peter.
Listen, we need to get that stone out of here. If you want, I'll take a look at your husband and see what I can do about his malady. And then I'm going to take that stone away from here. The longer it stays here, the more trouble it'll cause. I'll return it to its rightful owner, and that will lift the curse. Do you agree?
All right, fine. But just do something for Peter. And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things, especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Pete.
Gotta check the whole room, right?
Can you think of something that might help me heal it? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed. Breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. See you soon, my friend.
Okay. So that is a task, helping out Peter. I know Malata has a stone, but she won't just give it to me. I need to get it from her somehow. So I'm assuming, obviously, maybe, I don't know. If we heal Peter, maybe we'll get it back, or she'll look at it as a sign that the stone is what brought me there and then caused me to heal, and then she won't give it up, but maybe she would share her luck, her lucky stone, if we helped out Peter. She said Peter was in the other room.
My heart's going to break. Let it be over with. Damn it.
We could at least figure out where the Thunderstone is. That wouldn't hurt, right? That wouldn't be too evil. Okay, need to steal that from them. Oh, hold on one second. Something popped up on my screen. There we go. Norton antivirus.
Why would a craftsman need weapons? I'll ask him about it.
Oh. He was right next to us. I don't know how I didn't see him.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Marder didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you. I found some weapons in your workshop. Did you hurt yourself?
No.
Look, I'm a knight of humble descent too. Neither Vanyet nor Bernard spared me much in the training arena, but now I know how to swing a sword without too many scratches and cuts. And since I don't see any on you either, I wonder why a cooper like you would own a sword.
For when Sigismund's army arrives.
That's what the local garrison is for.
The garrison can't stop that horde. Trust me. There's got to be someone here who'll at least try.
The garrison will stay at the fortress where you have to escape to. Nobody will hurt you there.
They'll come at night. And before anyone of the fortress finds out, the village will be on fire.
Well, I can hardly talk you out of that worry.
Okay, now I'm invested in helping this guy. It's going to be a hard check right there.
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. Try to sleep during the day. But it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress. I'm always hearing hoofbeats. And they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatovitz, Suchtol is next. I'm sure of it.
I'll examine you, just by eye. Pale skin, dark circles under the eyes, a downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odour. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will, when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtol?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
Sounds like he's just depressed. A severe case of depression and hopelessness.
What am I going to do with you, Peter? There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions.
Henry the doctor.
Last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Okay. I examined Peter, but I didn't learn much. He suffers from an unnatural anxiety. As treatment, I suggest chamomile decoction to help him fall asleep, a change in diet, prayer, and it wouldn't hurt if I could think of some encouraging words. As soon as I get everything ready, I'll return to Peter. Okay, so I need a chamomile decoction. A change in diet. I don't know what I would do for that.
I examined Peter. His body is fine, but he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Prayer certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard. And even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some? Before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it, and don't give up.
Very well. But hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head, and that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. Greetings, sir.
I have a chamomile brew right here.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
Okay, we can hand over the decoction, do a scholarship, a change in diet, or advice on dealing with fear.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
Okay, it looks like I can do all these maybe, so let's do the change in diet now.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey. So it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as a bee again and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's passing through the country. I'm not much of a speaker, but let me tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you, when it comes down to it, it ends up being a one-on-one fight. And you'd be surprised how much strength and courage you can find when you're backed into a corner. So don't run from your fear. Laugh in its face instead.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about Mlada.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I decided I'll never turn my back on my loved ones again.
You're right. I mustn't leave Mlada to fend for herself.
Don't run from the fight. Especially the one going on inside your head.
Could try praying too. We'll finish the treatment. Don't want to press my luck.
Well then, I've tried my best. And I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Mlada are doing.
Okay. Cool thing is I could probably just get the Thunderstone by robbing her or finding it. I like all these different choices.
I examined Peter, found out what I could, and tried to cure him. I'll come back to see you in a few days. Until then, it's hard to say how things will turn out.
Thank you. I'll pray for you and for Peter's recovery.
Besides praying, don't forget about the chamomile decoctions.
I won't. Thank you very much, Henry. I hope things turn out all right. See you later, my friend.
All right, I'm going to pass a few days' time. I might just get Henry super tired and just do it here. You can't die from lack of sleep. You can start fainting and your stats will be messed up. You don't actually die. You will die from lack of food, though. So here we go. I'm gonna pass 3 days' time. My Henry is so powerful now. Oh cool, I can, never mind. I can go talk to her right now.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
Let me go ahead and eat some. I'm gonna eat some honey too. Hey, look, Peter. Is he outside?
How is Peter doing?
Henry, it helped. Peter got up in the morning and went straight to work. I can tell he's still fighting something in his head, though. He looks fearfully to the horizon, but hopefully things will get better with time. It won't go away as quickly as it came, but we'll get through it somehow.
Just keep giving him hope.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped Peter.
See?
We need it, and I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
Well, guess I gotta murder the family. Just kidding.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
Greetings, sir.
All right. we're almost done with this quest, actually. Where's our buddy? I don't know where he's at, but apparently he's hard at work now. Hey, look at him. Good job, Peter. You got this, man. Protect your family. Got a lot of perk points to invest, too. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest. Turned out to be quite the lengthy quest. It's been fun, though. All the way back to Orshan. But we can go to Tomlin or we can go to Kona. We're going to Kona. Who cares about Tomlin? I doubt you can talk to both of them, but maybe. We'll go to Kona first. Hey, Sigismund's camp. Wonder how Musa is doing. I should put on my Prague armor and go visit that place again. I'm not sure like who would still be there or what.
I found the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Henry. Without the stone, I don't know what I would do. Or what else could help me?
I'll give it to Tomlin. I'm keeping it.
Well, you don't have to worry about that now. Take the stone. I hope it helps you.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me. This stone will make giving birth easier and save my baby's life.
Glad to have been of service.
I'll get Hannah to give you a lower price at the stud farm, as I promised. And you know what? I'll share a piece of wisdom my grandmother taught me. She said you need to brew nightshade with twice as much mugwort and a good splash of brandy. That's how to fix a concoction that'll clean you out at both ends and cure all sorts of ills. She used it on me after I gave birth and said it saved my life. So it could come in handy for you too sometime.
Thanks. That sounds, let's not say dangerous exactly, but definitely fascinating. I'll just make a quick note so I don't forget. I'm not sure I'll ever muster the courage to try it, though.
Think nothing of it. And if you want, stop by and talk to my husband, Demir. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let you in on some of his blacksmithing secrets. Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that. It's not much, but it's all I can give you.
You know what? I'm feeling like a generous Henry.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you at some point. I was glad I could help. So let's leave it at that.
Oh, Mother Mary. What a noble man you are. Thank you.
Quest complete. You parted with the Thunderstone, and I got a new recipe for alchemy. Kind of cool because sometimes like magical stones and
God be with you, neighbor.
items that people believe in will actually help those people because mentally they believe it, and therefore good things come because they're in a happier, better state, believing that some magical power is at work. So God bless her and her family. But on to the next one. And I am going to head south, just west of Wittenberg. And we'll check out this inn right here. I don't know how many more there actually are. I'm kind of hoping that after we continue on with the main story, new side quests will spawn all over the map.
You should have a life.
I wonder if I should go to bed. Nah, let's go figure out if this is a side quest. Shut up.
Ka! Ja!
Got quite the camp going on here. Got a trader.
Blessings to you.
Blessings to you as well. Bunch of merchants camping out outside of the city walls. Yep, it's all traders. Horse handler. Okay, cool. I don't need any of that right now, but that's him right there, so. Be cool if they remade the first game. Not that it needs it really, but I mean, this game is just a step up in so many areas. It would be cool to play the first game on the quality level of this one. I keep thinking of the towns and stuff.
I'll beat you to
Classic. I like this place. Oh yeah, this is where... Oh, okay. This is Menhard.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Well, this is where we talked to Menhard before he took over the sword hall.
What?
Are you the one that I'm talking to, brother?
Es ist kalt. Herzlich willkommen. What do you need?
Right, lad. I
Ah.
ain't seen you here before.
Here
Reckon
we
you
go.
could help me?
What do you got?
You all right, kidder?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So, you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me. I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
Sure. Why not?
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face.
my.
That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know what? You can keep it. But it's clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
I wonder if we can make use of that letter.
Can't you tell me anything more about the letter?
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burger, and I need to get him to come to the table. And what better way than a nicely written letter?
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
Hold on. You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't worry. My partners know what to do, and they'll pay you.
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's me what sent you.
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go, don't keep them waiting, and welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen.
Side quest started. Post Scriptum. Go to the house in Kuttenberg to write a letter. And I might actually stop at the Emperor's Charles. Actually, I could just buy a room here right now. But where's the innkeeper? That's the problem. Could buy a permanent stay here.
Grüß Gott. Was möchtest du, mein Herr? Ich bin gleich bei dir.
This is lovely. Oh, I thought that was my girlfriend from the wedding. Forgot her name. Henry forgets a lot of names. So crazy. Every NPC is just going about a full daily routine. Guy just got drunk at the tavern. Now he's going up to go to sleep. Oh, wait. I have a room here? I don't think I do. Have a good night, brother. Sleep it off. Alright, I don't know who I can actually... I don't know. We'll just go where I feel comfortable. The Emperor Charles Tavern. Oh, here we go.
Grüß dich. Was willst du denn nachts noch?
I need to eat and sleep here.
Es ist eine Ehre. And for how long?
We will do the permanent stay.
I need to stay for a longer time.
Aye. That can be arranged if you have the coin.
Let's talk about... Is this enough?
That's more like it. Agreed
She's
then.
a tough one.
The room's yours. Your bed's ready, and there's some food in the pot.
Thank you.
Gott sei mit dir, mein Herr.
Thank you very much, ladies. And we will sleep until... If I wake up too early, then you're up before people are there. But let's do 7. 7 in the morning.
Go!
Okay, that's on the opposite side. Oh, I'm surprised. I might get clotheslined right here. We'll find out. Oh, thank God. Wonder what Catherine is up to these days.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Okay, this must be the building. And the cobweb across the window. Attention to detail. Okay, I have my noble's outfit on.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? And there's something you're supposed to tell us, though.
Justice is worth more than silver?
Great. You know the password. Let's get down to it right away, shall we?
First, tell me why there's all this secrecy around this letter. And why are we meeting here? It doesn't look like an office.
Well, that's the way it's done in Kuttenberg. There's a lot of coin at stake, so we take precautions. And secrets that everyone knows are no secrets.
But you don't mind getting a complete stranger to write the letter?
Tell that to game designers.
We mind. But what choice do we have? If Kwiatoslav sent you, we'll take the risk.
Secrets that everyone knows are not secrets, yet so many games are designed in a way that you are handheld the entire time to find secrets. Puzzles, the steps are given to you, the golden brick road is laid out for everything, and it's not a secret, and it ruins it.
All right, let's get to it.
Right, a nice polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markhold. I hope you are in good health and good spirits, and likewise your wife.
Never mind his old woman. Is he even married? A prick like that would bully a woman to death. Write this. You fucking arsehole. Release them and pay up, or we'll fuck you up.
We can't be so brutal. We have to be more polite. Markhold is a merchant. He's all about coin. We need to, you know, sell it to him.
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer. Or do you think Thomas went off to see the world in his old age? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So? Thomas was a bastard anyway.
I'm just saying we have to stick it to Markhold brutally, so he doesn't think we're afraid of him.
Bollocks. If we do that, he'll think there's no talking to us. We have to do it with a silver tongue.
Suit yourself. For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing. It'll be shit anyway.
Well, do it like I said. So, dear Master Markhold, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits.
Well, this is cool. We can make it more refined. I can write exactly what they say, or don't mince words. All with scholarship checks. Let's ask who this guy is first.
Markhold? I don't know him.
And you don't need to. He's a rich bastard. His house is close by, just beyond the town hall. Tailor's shops on either side of it.
Well, it occurred to me it might help me to write the letter.
He is an important man, and dangerous, and crafty, and that's all you need to know.
I'll make it sound a bit more refined. Greetings. I trust that this correspondence will find you in good health. Done. Next.
We are writing to you about a serious matter concerning our deal.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Would you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning our deal, which did not exactly go well.
Well, let's just keep improving it. I think that's the best strategy right now as a scholar.
We are writing to you in good faith that we can resolve this misunderstanding, which was surely unintentional. What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point?
Why don't you get to the door and fuck off? If you keep sticking your nose in, we'll never get it written.
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit yourself, I'll shut up.
So, it didn't end up well. We would like, like this. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit, misfortune.
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Write and it'll all become clear.
All right. I'm writing. We ask you to rectify the situation to the satisfaction of both sides in this dispute. Your refusal, on the contrary, would result in your own downfall. Written. Next.
All right. Write this. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be, and they'll kick your arse for you, or your backside, or something polite.
Finally.
The powers that be? Have you got some dirt on him? What the hell did the fella do?
That's none of your concern. The less you know, the better.
Ah, come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? I deserve a little honesty, don't I?
You do, and that's why I'm being honest with you. The less you know, the better.
I like how you can draw it, too.
Free our captive brothers. Otherwise, we shall report your dishonesty to King Sigismund, and he shall see to your prompt punishment. Ah! Carry on.
Aye. Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again. And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him and his silver.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool.
What was that about silver?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Markle made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out of the region and flocked it and gave us a cut.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage if you do it little by little.
Except that fucker Marco got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go till we give it all back to him.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and Scarpas?
Don't worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we can handle this.
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely. What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
Once our brothers have returned to us safe and sound, we shall vanish from these parts, and you shall never hear from us again. Done.
Maybe some polite parting?
Like, go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done. We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
With regards and trust in your wisdom, yours, the trustworthy men of the honest Brotherhood of Miners. That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
We are. And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
Oh, no.
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to the bailiff?
I'd be no good to him anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill?
Now I do.
Kurva. I shouldn't have said that.
You must be the biggest idiot in the region. There's no way we can let him go now.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
Oh, we can do persuasion or intimidation. Or just answer without skill checks, which also work sometimes. I want to try intimidation, but since I'm wearing my noble's outfit, I don't know if that's the right call, so let's just do persuasion.
Look, that really isn't necessary. We can still help each other out, can't we?
How is that?
Someone still has to deliver the letter, eh? And the two of you can't, because he'll seize you right away.
So what? We can just grab anyone off the road and they'll deliver it for us.
Well, maybe. But how can you be sure they won't just throw it in a ditch or give it to someone else?
Why would they?
Who knows? But that's not the point. What I mean is, I'm the best man for the job you've got.
Maybe. And what do you get out of it?
Well, I get to keep my head on my shoulders. And maybe a small reward?
Maybe.
You believe him?
Why not? Silver has a way of shutting mouths.
Sometimes forever, if you're not careful. All right then, we can do it your way.
Agreed. Take the letter and deliver it to Master Marcold of Loney. He lives in a big stone house on the lower marketplace, next door to a tailor's. Got that?
Just make sure you don't tell him anything. Some miner gave you some coin to deliver a letter, and you did it, because you're a decent fella.
You don't have to wait for a reply, but watch how he reacts to the letter. If it goes well and Marcold lets our mates go with them to Sukov. There'll be a nice pile of silver waiting there for you. Don't you worry.
But if you betray us, there'll be a nice sharp blade waiting for you instead.
And if we see you going to the bailiff instead of Marcold's place, you're a dead man.
All right, all right. I'll hand it over. Keep my mouth shut. Mum's a word. Don't worry.
Something tells me they're not going to give me silver either. Should just put these guys down.
Easy, good horse.
This horse must have...
This horse must have cost you a fortune. We can turn the miners over to the bailiff, or we can take the letter. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to turn the letter over to the bailiff, just because these guys pretty much almost killed me, or attempted to kill me. But I feel like content-wise, it would be more interesting to take it to the shaft owner, and then maybe discover wherever this hill is. Let's do that.
Hear what you yourselves have experienced. Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
Okay, I don't know what house it is. Alright, looks like I have to go around the corner. Possibly right here.
Good day.
There's the tailor. And we have to go upstairs somehow.
Komm herein.
Seems to be going all right today.
This is cool. So immersive, right? The actual shoes that you can buy are just all laid out here. Might have to come back here and buy some shoes, actually. Oh wait, he's downstairs now? No. Oh, I think it's next door. Never mind. That's why. I think that's all the Taylor's property.
Stop right there. This is the house of Malcolt of Looney. What do you want, fellow?
I was given a letter to deliver to your master.
A letter? All right, go on, but make it quick.
Excuse me, ladies. Could you move over a little bit, please? Okay, all right. Bad time?
I'm looking for Master Markhold.
Das bin ich. What do you want? Spit it out, I have no time to waste.
I'm here to sell you a letter and my silence. Oh, man. This is tempting. We don't know the whole situation, though, so... This guy could be just as bad, if not worse.
Some fella gave me this letter and said I should give it to you.
Was? What fella? What did he look like?
Heads, 2 arms, 2 legs. Looked like a miner.
Give me the letter. What? None of them could have written this. It's almost like an Einladung to a royal banquet. How did you get hold of this letter?
Some bloke just shoved it in my hand along with a few groschen. He said you're expecting it.
Strange, but whatever. The main thing is, what to do about it. Were you told to wait for a reply?
No. They said they'd know straight away if you'll listen to them or not.
Wirklich? If that is how it is, I should listen, no? And fast.
What should I do then?
You? Right. Right. Here's a few groschen and you can run along. By the way, do you know where Lowshed's Gate is?
Somewhere in the north of the city, isn't it? The vineyard's just beyond it.
Ausgezeichnet. Soon a couple of miners will turn up nearby, looking like they haven't seen daylight for God knows how long. Something tells me they'll be pleased if you tell them you brought me the letter.
Okay. The letter seemed to work. Good work, Henry. Although we don't really know what we got ourselves into here. A job is a job, though. You can still tell on the miners, too.
Jesus Christ be praised. Someone's been pampering this horse.
Nice and slow.
Wow, look at this. Imagine attacking the city of Kuttenberg, being a soldier on the ground.
Praise God.
It'd be tough to get over here. We're gonna wait 1 hour. Oh, I wonder if they were here when I first came by. I don't think they were.
You must be Kwiatoslav and Myslibor's mates, eh? You're free at last. I reckon you know where to go now, right?
Well, we do, but who the hell are you?
A messenger, and a good Christian. I brought the message that secured your freedom.
Really? I owe you one then, pal.
Well, you can thank me later. Now we should all vanish quick, before Markhold changes his mind about letting you go.
You're right. Are you going with us?
Sure. I'll go right along with you. I was promised something anyway.
I'd say you've earned it. I was beginning to think we were done for. Let's go then.
Should probably switch to my armor now. Awkward.
Right. Job done. Letter delivered. Markhold didn't even get too angry.
I'm surprised. That fucker's a sneaky bastard who'd seize Jesus Christ himself if he thought he'd have something out of it.
Well, I'd never have thought it of him. He just sat there smiling.
Smiling? Christ, laddie. That sent shivers down my spine. Just when I thought we were in the clear.
Ah, come on. What are you afraid of? After all...
What was that?
Oh, man. We got ourselves into something ugly.
Ausgezeichnet. I found you at last.
Aha.
For a while I was afraid you'd escape.
Fuck. How did you find us, you bastard? Did you double-cross us, lad?
What? No, this isn't my fault.
Nobody had to double-cross anyone. I just had to have you secretly followed.
What?
Naja, what else could I do? That letter made it clear to me you won't stop causing trouble.
So what now? Have you come to kill us all?
You're all long dead anyway, meine Brüder. You just don't know it yet.
I actually didn't see that coming. I feel like I should have. Alright, I'm going to try intimidation. You can do persuasion. I have nothing to do with this. Let's do intimidation since I have my armor on and I'm all bloodied up.
You might be a match for ordinary miners, but I won't be so easy a deal. Wouldn't you rather let me go?
But what if you open your mouth somewhere, Junge?
Well, if I open it, I open it. Or are you going to try to shut it?
Warum nicht? At them!
No!
Deine Gebiete, Arschloch! We'll kick your asses! Let him have it! Let him have it!
Got him.
Bleeding like a skunk pig.
Whoa, fighting on that hill is weird.
Bleeding, fucker. Du verdammter! Dein armes Hin!
Yeah, I'm actually happy a couple of them died as well, so if they try to fight me, at least I'm fighting less. Because I don't know what the heck I just got myself into. Now, the cool thing would be... Oh, these guys might get mad at me, I'm not sure. The cool thing would be to loot this guy. If he has any keys, go back to his house and loot a couple things in there. Letter for Markhold, there it is.
Whew. That was a close shave.
Damned right it was. That bastard, he followed us to the camp. Here, lad, your reward. You deserve it.
Dude, looks like he's possessed right now.
I want more. I wrote the letter, delivered it, and parleyed. And fought here, too.
All right, I'll give you a bit more. Here you are, and not that we don't like you, but I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell.
225 Russian. Okay, that quest is done. I discovered this little camp here. And on to the next one, if there is another one. Alright, so I think I'm at a point now where I feel comfortable pushing on with the main story. So next episode should be quite exciting, as we are going to be attempting the robbery of the Italian court, with Father Godwin assuming the role of a cardinal. So thank you all so much for watching. And this will be it for side quests for right now. I'm sure I'll be doing more later on in the game. Jesus Christ be praised.